Good morning, boys. Today for you guys, I have the Eldorado Fortress from LEGO Icons. This is set number 10320 from the year 2023, and I'll be rating it on three different things: minifigures, how fun it was to build, and how fun it was to look at. I'll then give it an overall rating at the end, and then at the very end, my girlfriend Xena has a rating for it as well. So, without further ado, let's take a look at these minifigures as I readjust the camera just a little bit. Just like that, maybe? Sure. So you've got these three soldiers here. Now, I am hoping that I have all of the minifigures. It has been a while since I put this together, and I did put it together twice, actually. Once many, many months ago, and then I broke it, well, my girlfriend Xena broke it down, and then I had to put it back together again. So I don't actually know if I have all the minifigures. I do know that all of the pieces are in the correct spot, though. That I do know. Without further ado, I'll continue with the minifigures. So then you've got these three soldiers, who I assume these three are the more important ones, the ones that make decisions, the officers, if you will. And then you've got these two pirates here. The rower, who I'm actually missing one of his rowers. And then you've got the girl with the sword. Very nice. Very lovely. It also has this ship, which is a little complicated to figure out how to do the sails, but once you figure it out, it looks pretty good, in my opinion at least. I really like how they were able to fit enough detail into such a small design for a boat. So let's just make a little bit of room here. Now, I do have this in a very particular configuration. It's the configuration where it's all pretty compact and made to look like an island. But it can be spread out to make it look more like a harbor. It can be, just made into different ways because it does come apart. But I'm not going to be doing too much taking apart of things. I already tried that just to get it here. It has crossed state lines. So that is why I had to break it down and put it back together again. It was in the back of my car for hours. So anyway, let's take a look at some of this. Now, it doesn't have too much detail. They really tried, with adding the little red bits everywhere. But I honestly think that in terms of set like this, they could have done a little bit more with detail. But overall, I do really like the detail that they do have. So another 10 out of 10. Did I mention minifigures was a 10 out of 10? Anyway, I think I'm a little off today, but it works. 10 out of 10 for both minifigures and how fun it was to build. Obviously, I had to build it twice, so I had to enjoy building it. Now, this middle piece comes out, a bunch of pieces come out. This piece is supposed to be somewhere. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to find where that goes. And I'm just noticing little bits that are like, oh, I didn't push this down all the way type of thing. But that's okay. I'll figure it out eventually, and I have to break it down anyway to store it in my basement. So there you go. Nice little crab here. This crane, I think this crane is really cool. But it's got, a whole bunch of different details. So like, there's a bunch of places where you can arm yourself around the door here. All these cannons everywhere, all these palm trees everywhere. This in here is like a hay storage. There's multiple different trap doors. There's one under here that goes down through here. There's one over there. Just various different trap doors that lead to various different places. So that's really cool, I think. A lot of fun details that aren't really there to make it look good, but are there to make it a fun playset, which brings me to how fun it is to look at. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 for two reasons, but one reason in particular, because it has both that display aspect and that play aspect to it, where it'll look good, really good displayed, if that's how you want to do it, and it also looks really good if you're playing pirates and soldier or whatever. These are like weird British or French soldiers, so don't care about them too much. Those bloody red coats, but they're wearing blue. Anyway, you guys get what I'm trying to say. But it's really cool. I just really like this set. It's got just so much potential for what you can do with it, which brings me to an overall rating of 10 out of 10. It's just a really, really good set. and there's not many words I can use to say it better. Just a really good set overall. And then my girlfriend Zena, who broke it down, gave it a 10 out of 10 as well. Again, the detail is just beautiful. An amazing set overall. So, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.